Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to New Challenger TV Twitch channel. Today we've got a little bit of a treat for you. We are going to be having a first to 10 exhibition match between two very high-ranked, very talented Fang players. So in case you don't ever see enough Fang action, you're about to see at least 10 rounds of a Fang mirror match. Mr. Vinegar, I believe you helped organize this. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know what's going on here and how do these two get to join this first to 10 exhibition.
It was mentioned in the Fang Discord. I heard saw people talking about it, so I approached them and said, "Hey, do you guys want to actually do this?" They were both for it. Scheduled the date. Here we are.
All right. Wow, is Fang in the game? Says eSheep. Yeah, actually, there is a character that was just recently added to the game with the arcade edition patch. He only has one V trigger though, so yeah, that's a thing. We have already got FGC Jesus and D-Answer in the battle lounge, so I don't think there's any reason to put this on hold. Should we just go ahead and get started? All right. We've got FGC Jesus here in the first spot, and D-Answer in the second. D-Answer apparently on PlayStation. Okay. Let me know how the audio levels are in the chat. If you can hear us clearly, if you can hear the game and everything clearly. Speaking of the game, let's go ahead and cut.
I don't know if you're talking Mount Lever, but can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
So Jesus has the lead point advantage. He actually leveled up a lot, it looks like.
There we go.
Yeah, now we're good.
League points don't mean very much. We're about to see which one of these two is the true Fang player. D-Answer opening it up.
This matchup is a lot of who gets knocked down first.
Oh yeah? Interesting to see that they've both decided to go with V-Trigger 1. Any reason for that you could think of? Do you think they're just unfamiliar with V-Trigger 2 yet?
No, they're both familiar with it. Like, I watch their streams pretty religiously, and they both know the setups. Maybe it's the coach. Like, when I play Fang versus Fang, I usually pick V-Trigger 2 just because I find it more fun. But when my opponent usually picks V-Trigger 1, I don't know if it's because of mobility, it's easy to get in. V-Trigger 1 does go over the cloud, so cloud does not come into play at that point.
Yeah, I can't think of why they would possibly be using V-Trigger 1. I'm not a Fang player myself, but it does. Just at first glance, you would think that V-Trigger 2 would provide a lot of advantages. Because I believe it's special cancelable and it gives you a lot of amazing properties on some of your special moves. It allows you to cancel in a teleport at any point, or at any point during the recovery of, what is it, the niche Q?
Yeah, you see there, D-Answer got a free in because of V-Trigger 1, so that might be why they're going with it. We're right down to the wire there. There it is.
You can barely see the health bar.
I honestly couldn't even tell who won there.
Yeah, he was just trying to look at the health there. It was just slivers all the way down. FGC Jesus takes round number 1 there. Interesting to see that D-Answer had FGC Jesus back into a corner with hardly any health left and then just backed right off. Possibly not confident in his ability to continue the pressure at that point.
Another reason for V-Trigger 1, 2 bars.
Good use of the EX command dash to get out of the corner there for D-Answer.
See, now crouching medium punch is -2. So many slides all over the place.
Future confirm off the first hit of that sweep. Ooh, excellent use of the EX command dash to get right under those niche Qs. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a very bizarre matchup. This is not something you see very often.
Definitely not.
This is up there with the Dulcet Mirror match. But the Dulcet Mirror match is something I've actually seen quite a few times. And close it out there with a forward throw. FGC Jesus takes game number 1.
Both very close. Both rounds.
This matchup makes me feel very uncomfortable, says Encore. Big crush counter fierce there for FTC Jesus. Yeah, Boomer, this is the new character that Capcom is about to release. He looks a little bit weird, but I guarantee you, he is in fact in the game. Or he will be at some point. Ooh, excellent cross up command dash there. It didn't look like it was up the cross. It's just barely close enough. Good sweep confirmed there for D-Answer.
Looks like he adjusted a little bit. Convincingly.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, excellent call out there. Command dashing right under those poison balls. It's looking like the answer is, in fact, getting a feel for FTC Jesus' neutral tendencies and when he tends to throw those projectiles and when he's not going to. Excellent call out on the EX command dash there. Not going to let FTC Jesus escape out of the corner. But of course, FTC Jesus doesn't hesitate to use it again just to get out of harm's way. It's not going to save him. There we go. Convincing game number 2 there by D-Answer.
Just needed his warm-up match.
That he did. One up, we're asking, is Fane making a resurgence? I don't know about a resurgence, but definitely, I feel like he's received some buffs, and so, Fane players are less hesitant to use him, I guess, is what I should say.
Round 1.
There's not many left. I think it's 2% of player base is now Fang.
2% is not a bad amount. Interesting shimmy attempt there. Got caught by a crouching short. Ooh, this is looking bad here for FGC Jesus. There we go. Manages to work some space in there. The answer, V-reversals himself into the corner.
There's the trigger 1 coming into play. Both of them know that setup.
Ooh,
Dirty tricks.
good meaty coward crouch kicks there.
So much corner pressure.
Yeah, once you run out of room to back up against Fang, it is just suddenly very difficult to find any holes in which to regain the neutral.
I just mash buttons.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's like I know I'm plus. I know they're gonna hold. Just keep it.
Ooh, interesting attempt to throw there. I feel like he was just naturally assuming that the answer was not, or that that the answer was not gonna just get hit by that trap. Ooh, such a deep cross up there. It's always very hard to read when Fang is gonna cross you up.
Oh,
Ooh, just barely not enough damage to kill. V reversals himself into the corner, but he's still alive. Oh. The answer taking game number 3 there. The second win.
Round 1. Fight.
Big jump in there. The answer just starting off super aggressively, immediately getting FGC Jesus into the corner. He works his way out. Big punish on the sweep. And then FGC Jesus immediately working D-Answer into the corner, and then he just easily escapes with the EX command dash. FGC Jesus not able to catch on and catch it. Ooh, big whiff, no whiff punish on that Stand Fierce. Players of these caliber, any Fang players, especially players of these caliber, are not going to give you opportunities to whiff those huge buttons very often. So D-Answer's going to want to look out for that. Lands directly on that trap. It's always funny to see whenever a trap is placed down, both Fang players just immediately default to throwing out the niche cues because there's not really much else that we can do. But there we go. As soon as I say that, D-Answer finds the answer.
Round 2.
Goes for a crouching strong, and manages to hit over that trap without running into it.
Is this corner pressure? Yeah, that was necessary. Get underneath balls. Side switch corner. Oh.
Big sweep into V-trigger confirmation in order to get out of the corner there. Ooh, interesting option to neutral there, jump there. Just landed right into those poison balls. And now D-Answer. Ooh, big crush counter to get himself out of the corner. Ooh, a bit of an overreaction there to the V-scale.
Activation. Lots of pressure. Oh.
Yeah, FGC just tried the mash out of block string option and it didn't quite work.
Oh. Oh.
Back throw going to be able to take it there for D-Answer, taking his 3rd win in a row.
I wonder if Jesus tried the shimmy there and he was just in range of the throw.
So I've been noticing a bit of a faulty habit there. The D-Answer, he's been whiffing a lot of his jabs in his block strings, just slightly gauging the distance there incorrectly on that that jab fierce string. I'm wondering if FGC Jesus could start to pick up on that and start to capitalize on those whiffs. Ooh, good pressure there. Max range on all of his options there. Good counter sweep to punish the sweep. D-Answer trying to figure out something. Very active, trying to get out of these block strings. It is not working out for him. FGC Jesus working on a stun, just needs one more hit. Sweep into V-trigger confirmation, or cancellation, just to get himself out of harm's way. Just wake up fears, and it worked.
Dominating around there by Jesus.
Fight.
Ooh, good pressure. Walk up, crouching medium. Ooh, good V reversal right through that V trigger ball. Ooh, instant overhead. And I actually think it looked like D-Answer was trying to do something there, either backdash or jump out. It didn't look like he just got hit.
You mean Jesus?
Or Jesus, yeah. I like the use of the coward crouch kicks into a low just to seal D-Answer's movement, stopping him from backing up at all, keeping him on his toes, literally. Ooh, good sweep, calling out those block strings into the balls.
Just confirmed there by Jesus.
Ooh, big punish on that sweep. As big as Fang can get anyways. FGC Jesus finally managing to be reversal out of the corner, still eating that lunge, that EX lunge.
Gotta watch out for that instant overhead now. Or
Ooh. Command dash just right into that trap. That's going to be game number 4 there for D-Answer. Well, it's always interesting to watch when you're watching a mirror match at any level, especially at a level like this, is the hard reads on certain block strings. When you know your opponent's options in and out like that, you can just start to take like what seems like super risky options to just because you know what's going to come at any point. So we see stuff like D-Answer just mashing sweep in the middle of block strings because he knows that if FGC Jesus goes for those niche Q in the middle of his block strings, he'll just catch him. And he's been getting so much mileage with that.
Especially if you see Fang dropping down the medium cloud after a block string. You can jump over it, you can hit a button over top. I don't know if Fang can hit a button over top, but I know Bison can do a standing medium kick. Just, the cloud doesn't even come into play.
I think we saw FGC Jesus throw out, what, like a crouching strong over that, and it hit. Ooh. The answer locked in place behind that cloud at that distance. Just double command dash. The answer not calling it out.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah,
the jab. Catches D answer, trying to dash forward.
Round 2.
FGC Jesus showing that I can do it as many times as I want until you call it out, and I'm going to call it out when you do it. Ooh, great confirm there from full screen by D answer.
Switch by PT here. Good confirm on the counter hit.
Ooh. FGC Jesus going for a big ambitious jump in there, not paying off. Now he's in the corner. Just one hit from death, and there it is. Alright, this is the first close game that we're going to have. 5 games in. It's finally 1-1.
Good awareness there, too. He was going to get over the balls.
Ooh, jumps right into those poison balls. Good hard read there by FGC Jesus, baiting that jump. The answer locked in place here. Getting a little bit hesitant to start pressing buttons like he was earlier. But hesitation is a killer against Fang. Okay. Literally exact frame niche Q trade.
Almost V reversed right into that cloud.
Alright, interesting air to air. Catches with a meaty jab on landing, but doesn't do anything with it. And there we go, D-Answer's going to take game... Oh, win number 5 here for D-Answer.
Yep. Jesus not ready for that crouching strong. -2, you can punish that.
Alright, what do you think? We are officially at the halfway mark here for D-Answer taking this set. Let me know in chat if you think that this is a shoe-in for D-Answer or FGC Jesus can pull it back.
Wonder if we'll see a V-trigger change sooner or later here.
Oh yeah, maybe. These guys can at any time they want. Just go back to the lobby. Change that V-trigger.
Nice putt.
Ooh. That cross under with that command dash. FGC Jesus saw it and blocked it, but he is still in dire straits here.
The answer is getting comfortable.
Yeah,
all that was fake.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. Good anti there by FGC Jesus, just stands in place and jabs it.
I thought he put his controller down.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was as well at first. But no, he was just calmly waiting for that jump in. Ooh, the EX command dash to get out of the corner there. Corner positioning really just varies at the drop of a hat between these two between this character rather. At any time you can just EX dash or V reversal to get out of there. So all this work being put into carrying towards the corner can just instantly flip. Oh, good V-trigger cancellation, but big whiff on the crouch fierce. Ooh, big overcommitment with that EX dash to get through that V-trigger ball. Wow. Not entirely sure what happened there.
Final round.
A little bit of hesitation there, trying to shimmy, trying to throw, not entirely sure what you want to do, but it all worked out in FGC Jesus' favor anyways. Ooh, excellent use of the meaty trap into the command edge there. I'm not sure which side that was blocked on. Big punish on the sweep. Both these characters not afraid to use their sweep. They are not afraid of being punished. The answer jumps out of harm's way there, but he is backing himself in towards the corner. But it's okay. He manages to reclaim a little bit of space. Trying to catch D-Answer doing anything, but no, he just blocks patiently throughout that entire block string. But D-Answer manages to rack up win number 6.
Fawn wins.
I want to see that V trigger too.
Round 1. Fight.
Big dash up sweep to start the round here for D-Answer. He is certainly feeling comfortable. Ooh, interesting use of the crouch medium to anti-air, sure.
It is one of his best anti-airs.
Yeah, no, the hitbox on that does go weirdly high.
High and around him.
Ooh, big call out there with the wake up jab, trying to catch that cross under dash. Ooh, gets right out of the corner, and here we go. The answer, putting the work in. There we go. FGC Jesus finally activates, but maybe he should have used that on a V reversal instead. The answer just backs up again. Let's D-Answer out. Not sure that backing up there was the right call. Not sure what D-Answer's trying to do, just trying to let FGC Jesus hang himself, but it didn't quite work out.
He had V trigger 1 active, and he did throw the poison ball. So maybe he was running from that.
Maybe.
Fight.
These Fang block strings. Always hard to know where to call out.
You gotta be ready.
Good tech on the throw there.
Nice.
Seeing a lot of throws, not a lot of shimmies.
That's true, eh? Nope, yep. They could be doing shimmy and whip punishing.
Ooh.
Yep, that's a setup. For
Yeah, that was a good setup there for that V-trigger ball.
Ah,
Ooh, the
no
jab
pressure
comes
on
out
the
in
slide.
front. He was a little bit too early on that, trying to catch the dash. Alright, D-Answer takes a round. Final round here in our 7th game. D-Answer currently up 6-1. Oh, big whiff on the standing fierce. Another one. FGG is trying to catch him this time. Cannot let your opponent whiff a giant button like that in your face, especially when it's an advancing button. Ooh. FGG is just trying to catch that EX slide with the throw, but he's a little bit too far. Okay,
Look, he was ready
EX
for it.
slide. Yeah, right onto that ball, but the answer did not catch it. Oh, jeez, the crouch medium spam. That is the disrespect. Good catch on the V reversal there. FG Jesus managed to take a game, bringing it up 2-6.
Fawn wins.
Stay Free TV speaking a little bit too soon, saying Jesus getting crucified,
Yeah.
but no, he finally managed to rack out another win since the first game.
Yeah, I just read that too.
So we'll see if this is an adaptation and if there is a counter adaptation
Round 1.
by D-Answer here. Good answer your crouch fierce there. Anti or just stand short. Okay.
Walks up crush count.
Big jump in there for FGC Jesus, but doesn't manage to convert into anything. Forward throw towards the corner. Just commits with an EX lunge, and then he answers with his own, but whiffs. Good slide up right through that V skill, not being afraid of it.
Round 2.
Gets a round on FGC Jesus with that closed throw.
Good whiff punch.
Ooh, just the stand medium to call out that block string. Interesting use of that button.
That button is a very good poke. It's 5 frames. Hits early.
Wow, the call outs with the sweep. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, he's trying to do big stuff. He's trying to get away. Yep, that's the setup.
Yep.
Can't beat that.
Cannot jump over that.
I don't know why people are so scared of that poison ball. It doesn't do that much damage. Just
The
block it
V-trigger
like a
one?
regular fireball. Yeah, yeah. Just block it like a regular fireball.
Yeah, absolutely. People are just afraid of those minus frames. Everybody's afraid of the Guile. The Guile fireballs. You can't block those.
The answer got him anyways.
That's game number 7 there for D-Answer. 3 wins away from taking this first to 10 very early.
Round 1.
You're 2 millimeters too short, so the D-Answer's Fang to FGC Jesus' Fang. And you know what? I think he's right because of the hat. Kevin C pointing out.
At the same time.
Ooh, good conversion off that very far jumped Fierce. Ooh, the slides under the niche Q. Ooh, walking right into that EX lunge. FGG Jesus has been doing a very good job of spacing those lunges literally as far as you possibly can.
It is safe on block. Pretty sure it's only -2.
Yep.
All the other subordinates are punishable.
Good V reversal, just get out of that bad situation. EX launch right under the balls. Still manages to block them. Wow. I cannot believe he was close enough for that throw. I've seen these players get a lot of mileage out of that crouching medium punch.
It is a great button.
Big whiff lunge there. No capitalization by FGC Jesus. Oh, that would have been a sick conversion. There we go.
Overhead.
The answer closes or takes that round with the instant arrowhead.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, the slide right up into your face. Not afraid of that V-skill ball. Ooh, okay, that was the shimmy that we saw there.
What was Jesus doing there? I missed a big punish there.
FG Jesus almost stunned. Okay, just throws out the CA and it hits. That's the first CA we've seen all first to 10. The slide under into the crouching medium catches FG Jesus off guard, and D-Answer wins there with almost a perfect. The poverty perfect.
It's hard to perfect Fang.
Yeah, I suppose it would be. Just all the takes of like health that you lose through the gray damage and the poison.
Especially with V-Trigger 1. All you gotta do is activate.
Yeah. Yeah, you can absolutely switch V triggers.
Round
FG Jesus.
Fight.
Forward throw over the answer. Working on that stun. There it is, the instant overhead to get the stun. Is this gonna kill? I don't think so, no.
It blinked over.
There's the perfect KO the D answer did not get last game.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Ooh, okay. Interesting option to cancel into the balls there.
Going for setup.
Okay. Yeah, spacing that launch, even though it's safe, just makes it so that the answer has a hard time even challenging it with anything. I think we've been seeing him press stand fierce to try and catch that lunge, just to get his turn back. Good poke with the stand medium, but doesn't get the answer very much. FG Jesus now has the answer exactly where he wants him. There's the V reversal. Tries to call it out with the sweep, doesn't hit. Again! FG Jesus just gets out with that EX slide. D answer trying to catch him with the sweep, and it's just barely not fast enough.
Fight.
Here comes setup. He knows how to block
Ooh,
it.
good blocks. Ooh, trying to call out those whip buttons with that stand fierce. Again, perfect spacing on that lunge. Just anti-air CA do it. Anti-air jab, the standstill anti-air jab there out of FG Jesus. Ooh, I got crossed up there. Ooh, interesting trade there.
Yeah, he went for it. He went to poke him.
Good call out there with the jab on the forward slide. Ooh, lunge again at max, absolute max distance, managing to close out that game.
The answer is definitely on point for avoiding the balls from Jesus. He sees that Jesus is going to throw out the fireballs, and he slides underneath and punishes almost every time.
Yeah, the answer has consistently known exactly how to deal with those niche Q. Either in neutral, just slide under them every time, or even in block strings, just call them out with a button. We've seen him sweep out of those block strings.
Fight.
Ooh, FGC Jesus just jumping right into that. I have noticed that FGC Jesus has been very jump happy this entire set, but it has been working out for him for the most part. Ooh, interesting coward crouch to avoid the jump in there. V-trigger activation. Off of a stand medium of all things.
Yeah, I like the EX slide to get out.
Juggled in the V-trigger ball.
Bounced on it, yeah. There's a
Ooh,
shimmy.
tried to go for the shimmy, but just a little bit too far. Ooh, big crouch counter sweep there. Good blocks. Goes for the escape with the risky V reversal there. I feel like the answer could have called that out, but he could have punished that, but just didn't press the right button.
Oh. Stood up, looked like he was going to throw. Baited him.
Round 2. Fight.
Good meaty coward crouch kicks there. Ooh, the answer's off to a very good start here. Already working on a stun. Good V reversal to get out of there. Ooh, no whiff punish there on the coward crouch kicks.
So much pressure.
Absolutely. The answer's still sitting there on that golden shiny health bar. There we go. Throws out the V skill. FGCG is just out of ideas.
He's just throwing up a wall. It's always doing
Yep.
cloud, balls, cloud, balls.
Yeah, and then FGCG is overcommitting, just trying to jump over that V skill. Even though it was not a V-trigger version, you could have just walked through that. Ooh, again, the dash up sweep. The triple crouching medium. Just keep doing it until they press a button.
You can't interrupt that.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get that poke.
FGCG is not pressing buttons to try and call out that crouching strong. Good anti-air. Ooh, and then just like that, the V-reversal is all it takes to completely swing the momentum back into D-Answer's favor. All he needs is one touch, and there it is. D-Answer takes game number 9. Now the question is, will FGCG switch to V-Trigger 2? And if so, will that be enough to turn the tide in his favor? To turn the tide in his favor by, what, 6 games that he's currently behind?
Yep.
So I do like Fang's V-Trigger 2 better than his V-Trigger 1, but...
Yep, looks like he's going to switch.
Yep. But we'll see if that's enough. Alright, getting back into it. FGCG's switch to that V-Trigger 2. Alright, so Vin, when you play Fang, did you say you use V-Trigger 2 or V-Trigger 1? You said you use V-Trigger 2, correct?
Yeah. I have 2 characters, and I found I've gotten farther with V-Trigger 1 than V-Trigger 2.
Interesting.
But V-Trigger 1 has saved me the round many times, but so has V-Trigger 2. So it's back and forth. I might switch back to V-Trigger 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, here we go. Looks like they switch sides. It's all good. FGCG's immediately looking a little bit more confident now.
And he did switch to V-Trigger 2. We're going to see some swag.
Ooh, big whiff on the stand of fierce, though. Ooh, and a big shimmy there for D-Answer. Oh, and then there's the stun. Good damage. Good knockdown. EX slide to get right out of there. Ooh, and there we go. We can see the improved properties on those projectiles that that FGCG just gets in V-Trigger 2. But just like that, it's gone. Every time you use it, you do lose a little bit of that V-Trigger bar. And you only get like, what, 3 or 4 special moves before it's completely gone.
That is the problem with it. But if you do hit on V-Trigger, like on hits, you do get really good setups.
Ooh, wow, the
the
whiff
Acha.
punish on the lunge with the, what is that, forward fierce? You never see that move.
Round 2.
Crouch forward.
Crouch forward.
Fight.
Answers the lunge with the EX lunge of his own. Just trading lunges back and forth.
They seem to do that a couple times. I wonder why they do that. They know it's safe.
Ooh, again. Alright, there's the V-Trigger 2 activation. Immediately throws out those improved niche Qs. Doesn't get very much with them. Alright, he's probably got like 2 more special moves in his hat. Oh no, just 1, and there it is. Just gonna be trading projectiles here. Still anybody's game. For this game, at least. The answer appears to be winning the projectile game, but yeah, there's the slide-up sweep.
Again.
Yeah, the answer just jumps out.
Yep, there it is again. Take the round. Throws
Here
the
we go. This
fireball,
is going
slides
to
under.
be game point. This is going to be for set point here for D-Answer. Can FGC Jesus stave off his demise here in this first 10? Ooh, D-Answer forward throw into forward throw. I'm not sure what FGC Jesus was trying to do there. It looked like he whiffed a throw. EX slides out of the corner there. Ooh, whiffs the coward crouch, gets whiff punished. Crouch medium, walk up, crouch medium, and that's going to be it. D-Answer ending it on a flashy note. And there you have it.
10-3.
D-Answer going to be taking it there.
Oh, 10-4.
I just needed to update the score there. It was in fact 10-3, I believe. There we go. D-Answer going to be taking it there, 10-3. Very convincing win. Congratulations to D-Answer, and also props to FGC Teachers for coming out. Thank you to both of these guys for showing off this high-level Fang gameplay that we hardly ever get to see. Felt good to watch what Fang can do, and I'm glad that we saw at least one game of V-Trigger 2. It's always interesting to see what people can do with the interesting cancellation properties and the cancel points that you gain on V-Trigger 2 and like the different properties on the special moves. So, I mean, I'd like to see more Fangs using it, but
I'd like to see
that
more
was
Fangs.
entertaining. I'd like to see more Fangs in general. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Let me go ahead and cut to these guys' information. We have D-Answer. You can catch him on Twitch at twitch.tv/D-Answer, one word, or Twitter at D_answer. You can also find FGC Jesus at twitch.tv/FGC_Jesus, or the same Twitter handle at FGC_Jesus. Go ahead and follow these guys if you like their gameplay, or if you just want to see more Fang stuff in general. These are the two guys to follow.
They're great guys. Great players. Send them a follow. Show them some support.
Let's see if I have anybody I can throw you guys to. Actually, yeah, our friends at the Weekly Gaming News Show podcast are currently live, so I'm going to go ahead and throw you guys their way. Go ahead and show them some love if you feel like tuning into a podcast. But thank you all for coming out. My name has been Mount Lover.
It's Vinegar. See you
And
guys
I'll
later.
see you guys next time.